today's video, I'll be talking all about how you could start where you are, because I know many of us are waiting for the perfect moment to begin, but the truth is the perfect moment doesn't exist. You are the perfect moment. A lot of times you may wait and say, oh, I'll wait when I lose some weight, or oh, I'll wait when my kids grow up, or like when I get a new job or something like that. It's always where we're just putting things off. Well, I want to encourage you today. Let's just not wait for the perfect moment. Let's just be real, right? A lot of days it can be really, really heavy, especially when it comes to getting the kids ready for school, when it comes to the daily responsibilities of life, family, trying to just eat healthy and really just wear all of those many hats that we have to wear on a day-to-day basis. I want to let you know that dreams do come true even when we are waking up and it feels like it's messy. It feels like it's heavy. It feels like we are already exhausted. And then especially when it comes to the point where social media really doesn't help, right? Because it looks like everyone has already just figured it out. It looks like everyone already has walked the journey and it has already arrived. But in true honesty, you got to go through the process. And a lot of times going through that process is hard because we see the end product sometimes, but we don't see that process. And now I am so thankful that some people are actually showing that journey, showing that process, showing of how to really get from one level to the next level. So what I've learned, especially as a mom, as a wife, as a graduate school student, and as a creative person, that comparison, of course, is the thief of joy. So how could you begin to just compare your chapter 5 to someone else's chapter 25? And a lot of times we begin to look at things like that, like we're always comparing, right? Or how are you going to compare your journey right now as, say, a 38-year-old to someone that is 55 or to someone that is even 40? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we just compare our stories, we compare our lives, we could even compare what we have, our education and all of that. So I just want to encourage you to embrace the moment, embrace you as you are right here today, and also begin to start today. So a lot of times you may feel like you have a lot of different passions, right? You may feel like, oh my gosh, I'm multi-passionate, but I don't know what to deal or how to deal with all of these different responsibilities, because you may feel like you cannot select what you want to do with life. But let me tell you, you could actually find a creative way where you could actually merge those businesses together and really, really just find your voice. So when it comes to stepping out, one of the reasons why you may not step out is because you may be like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it because I have so many skills, I have so many ideas, and sometimes that does keep you from showing up in life, right? So one thing that it really takes as you are showing out is you really have to think outside of the box, because a lot of times the world wants to keep us in a box. They want to keep us where we are. They sometimes, and even people and even ourselves, we get so comfortable with just where we are right now. And I just want to encourage you that you have all of these gifts, you have all of these dreams, you have all of these talents for a reason. So don't just begin to minimize who you are for the sake of other people. And a lot of times, have you ever found yourself where you minimize your talents, you minimize your dreams, you minimize your goals, you minimize who you are because you want to make others feel comfortable around you? And I know a lot of times I've struggled with that, right? But the thing about it is, in order for you to really just move on, in order for you to really just accelerate in your life, in order for you to really just step outside of the box, it comes with embracing the path that you have already walked, because I'm sure that your story is amazing. If you think about the times that you want to give up, right? Or you may think about the times where you just wanted to throw in the towel. I want to remind you that you are amazing and your gifts are worthy. So even if you are a painter or a writer or a photographer, or you may just be a mom or a wife, and you just have so many different responsibilities, I want you to live your life in full color. Think about all the things that are beautiful around you, and the world will be such a different place if you showed up differently. The world will be such a different place if you offered your talents, or if you offered your gifts, and if you offered your ability. Think about how beautiful this world would be because you are here. So let's not just live how we are right now, but let's begin to just transform our lives, transforming our lives in a positive way where we are able to see the beauty in every moment. And that comes with walking by faith, knowing that you are not alone, even when things may be chaotic, even when you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many talents, I just don't know what to do. Even when you just can't even decide, I want to remind you to give yourself grace, to start where you are, because you don't have to be perfect at all. Just begin to start and take that baby step, right? It's all about the baby steps. It's all about starting with intention. It's all about starting where you are. It's all about really just immersing yourselves in gentle habits. And the reason why I call them gentle habits is because sometimes it's hard to start. So you got to be gentle with yourself. You got to give yourself grace sometimes, even when you may be like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to do this, right? Give yourself some grace. So I want to remind you today that you could do it. I want to remind you today that you've already been doing it. And I want to remind you how important it is to start. And even though you may have so many different choices, even though you are living in the moment of just being a wife, and even that journey in itself can be very challenging sometimes, with your dreams and your family's dreams and your husband's dreams and your different responsibilities. But I want to remind you is to think about the people who you are doing it for, and also what would the world be like, or how would you feel if you didn't do it, right? Because a lot of times if you don't walk into your goals, then you feel that frustration, you may feel that anger, you may feel like, oh my gosh, it feels like something is missing. So in order for you to really, really walk into this journey, I want you to walk into this journey knowing that you already got this. You just need a little pep talk every now and then. You just need to be reminded every now and then about how amazing you are, because nobody probably even told you today that you are amazing. So I am here to remind you that you are great, that you are powerful, that you are anointed, and you are blessed. The world is waiting on you, and don't be afraid to walk out. Don't be afraid to just show the world your grace, to show the world your color, enthusiasm, and joy. Don't be afraid to walk into your purpose and to walk into this next season. So as you go throughout the rest of your day, I want to remind you that you got this. I want to remind you that through your talents and everything that you are doing right now, that you are here for a reason. So sis, get up and go. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.